Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Magic Arena Run. Today it's FNM and it's Artisan. So we get up to uncommons only, no rares, no mythics. So that also means no companions, no Winota deck, no Garuda deck, no Fires of Invention. We probably will be seeing a lot of relative aggro. So there used to be this one deck that I saw quite a bit was basically take a hexproof creature like say Paradise Druid, then stack a ton of auras and swing with it. Now we're gonna try to go with the same idea, except instead of a ton of auras, we're going with a ton of mutate creatures instead. Sure, it doesn't exactly stack into a large death ball of a creature, but unlike auras, if we don't hit any of these two creatures, we could just cast these as normal, and sure they get hit by removal, but it eventually would happen. So as you can see here, we have a huge stack of 2-drops here. We got our Boreal Grazer, a 1-drop to accelerate us a bit. Essence Symbiote to help us take advantage of some of our mutate triggers. Then we also got Paradise Druid, Barkhide Troll, Ram True, Season of Growth. Actually, I just realized I might have forgotten to put one card. This is actually a common, so it really should be in here. It's also, and even if we don't accelerate, it curves really nicely. Migratory Greathorn. I only got 2 copies of this. Not too bad. And both this and Vulpikeet mutate a tree, so it's a very good fill here. I guess I could cut one Season of Growth, and we'll cut one Season of Growth and one Trashing Brontodon for that. So technically, these guys are on the 3-drop slot, and the Auricorns on the 4-drop. Starix is basically a 6-drop in terms of mutate. We could just cast it straight as a 5-drop if we have to, though it doesn't feel very great. But otherwise, that's pretty much our build. Got 2 copies of Wilt, which we can cycle around if we have to. Season of Growth, because mutate spells do target, so we should get some benefit out of this as a way to fill up the board. Ram True as some removal, Banishing Light as additional removal if we have to. Flower Flourish, most of the time that's an early drop, but sometimes we do end up going wide. So like if we have to cast creatures, or if we hit 1 or 2 additional creatures off Starix. We're running only 23 lands here. I guess I could even run fewer, like say go down to 22, add another Greathorn per se, or maybe even fill out the symbiotes. We'll start out at 23 lands here just to be on the safe side. Let's do just a quick edit. So Migratory Greathorn. And only 3 Season of Growth, because we're not exactly running a bunch of constellation triggers. We don't even have the don't even have the rares that benefit off that. So we're just gonna keep it. We don't exactly need that many triggers, so we're gonna go light that way, and we'll see how it goes. And right off the bat, everyone's going for this. I wonder what we'll see here. My concern is that we'll be seeing a lot of Essence Scatters, because though at least we got turn 1 Grazer, turn 2 Druid. Turn 1 Grazer, turn 2 Druid. I don't think we can get turn 3 Starix, but we can just go white for the time being. If we see red, that might be a problem, because red is Flame Sweep, black is Cry of the Carnarium. I do not want to see either of those. White is okay. And right off the bat, we can actually just do turn We can just do turn 2 Migratory Greathorn, get another land. Then we can start stacking on Paradise Druids. I did mention the Star X. Everyone kind of knows this, but there's also the white one. Ooh, Barkai Troll's nice also. We'll start with Great Horn first, though our opponent is probably signaling they have removal. Yeah, I'm gonna start with Paradise Druid first. Wouldn't be surprised if everyone's also starting to see that. We just have to wait for opponent. Okay, there's a Sky Knight Legionnaire. Haste, can't hit. Okay, you can play Season of Growth into Barkai Troll. You can also just do Migratory Great Horn. This is very greedy though, and I'm really concerned what our opponent has as follow-up. I'm actually going to start off Season of Growth. Barkai Troll. Gets us a Scry Trigger. We don't want the Brontodon. We actually want another land of sorts. So we can kind of hold off the Legionnaire for the time being until the moment he mutates. So we're going to be trading Mutate triggers. Okay. We could also just end up trading the Beast, which is fine. If we can get our opponent to use their pump spells now, that's perfect. Better on something like the Grazer rather than my face. That's what I would say. Opponents lighting up the stage. Hard cast. Another Legionnaire. This looks perfect so far. Okay, so we got 5 mana up. So yeah, mutate over. And so yeah, get another land. Comes into play tap. So we only have 2 mana. I want to hold up 1 in case our opponent has some sort of removal. In fact, yeah, I should lower the volume a bit. I didn't realize it sounded loud over here. Opponent goes Legionnaire number 2. Resolve. We'll take a hit of 4. Does he have a pump? If we can hit 1 more land, okay, light up the stage, so no... Okay, no Justice Strike. That's good. But our opponent does have a mass of creatures. I can Star X to probably go wide at this point. There's an Essence Symbiote. So alternate plan, I can Essence Symbiote, Majestic Auricorn, but that's... yeah, mutate over. So... okay, we got the basic land first, so let's get that out of the way. And we hit another Great Horn and another land. And we got a Vulpikeet off the top. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so remind me not to sack Evolving Wilds. Opponent's probably gonna just block with... okay, let's say he took the 7. Now he has to block. So next turn I can Vulpikeet up top. My only caveat is that now, okay, he's going wide. Venerable Knight. Okay, he's literally just going wide. So this is gonna get chumped a bit. I really should look for Trample as an effect. Okay, my turn. Play this out. Okay, so we can... I guess I don't want to Auricorn on Star X though. Okay, but I will play Essence Symbiote first. Because the thing is, all of these guys fly. Yes, I definitely want to ram through. Okay, so here's the thing. If I cast this, I draw the Ram Troop, but it's 4 to mutate, so I actually want 3 to mutate onto the Starix. Mutate under. So I gain a little life cushion. Get another land. Get a ton more permanents. Ton of lands. Gets a little more life cushion. And yeah, again, shame no trample. That would have been really nice. And the opponent concedes because our opponent's now forced to leave behind their blocker. Whew. So that was quite potent. We need to look for trample effects. The other one is a reach effect though. I guess we could also put the reach effect is nice. Is there a way to get trampled? That's a good question. You know what, let's do a quick look. Because the only way I know we can get trample is Cetizen training. Okay, you can also just play Brushwag. Yeah, Cetizen training is a way to get trample. Fully grown is a way to get trample. We have Nylea's Forerunner is a way to get trample. We can just do Ticket Crasher, it's cheaper. Is it necessary? That's the question. I'll let you guys decide. Well, actually, even Titanoth Rex is also quite viable, even though actually it's actually viable. So think of it this way: if it doesn't pan out, you cycle it. If it pans out, Auspicious Starix will hit it, and you get an 11/11. I'll run through this version one more time, then we'll go greedy. I might just cut the wilt. The wilt is Wilt's probably not the strongest thing there is. But yeah, I guess we can get away with Mutate. And in this particular case, Hexproof didn't really matter because our opponent was going wide on flying. In that sense, it probably makes sense to have the reach guy as well. So, okay, not great. I'll keep this one, but it's starting to look like Wilt is going to be the weakest link here. Until I run into the deck that runs all that glitters. So we're going to go for the turn 2 Paradise Druid. Really, there's the onus on either hitting the Arboreal Grazer or the Flower Flourish. I considered running Adventurous Impulse, but if I trim my top end, we could get away with that. So turn 2 Paradise Druid into, well, it depends. If our opponent plays black, okay, green-blue. Okay, I guess we run the Bark Hydro. We'll run the Bark Hydro. This could just be a counterspell deck, in which case we just keep... So we just cast the Paradise Druid first. Let's force the Essence Scatter out. Okay, no Essence Scatter. Does he have the Brineborn Cutthroat? Yeah, that was the other deck I was thinking of. So, okay, 3 mana. Does he attack? He does not attack. Okay, so I can cast Vulpikeet, but that just pumps this one up. I can swing with Bark Hydro. I have no way. Okay, I'm gonna cast Season of Growth first. Let's bait the counter spell. There's the Mystical Dispute. I'm gonna swing with the Bark Hydro. So our opponent is about... So I'm actually gonna just cast the other Paradise Druid. Our opponent is about to get to the point where he has where our opponent will have Frilled Mystic available. That will be... okay, no Frilled Mystic. So let's start baiting those counter spells. Sinister Sabotage. Okay, so just straight up counters. Probably would have been nice for us to go first. We would have had the tempo then. But end of turn, we just cycle the Wilt. It's gonna get to the point where we won't... okay. Yeah, I think I would rather just have Titanot Rex at this point. We've got an Arboreal Grazer and an Evolving Wild. So I want to stop drawing lands at this point, but... can't be helped. We have... yeah, we don't have a real way to pump this board right now. Let's see. Okay, opponent doesn't bite, so we'll leave this Vulpikita alone. Yeah, I'm already thinking that I want the Titanot Rex instead. Are there decks that will run artifacts and enchantments? Probably there will be. I considered the green-blue version because it gives me access to Pouncing Shore Shark, which is actually pretty good. So at this point, yeah, I'm guessing our opponent has a full grip at the from Frilled Mystics, so I can't just cast willy-nilly. Because if... let's see if our opponent casts something. Omen. Let's stop. Let that resolve. I won't be able to take out the 7/6, but I can... because I want to see if he casts another one. If he goes for the second Omen, I can ram through at least one Cutthroat. Actually, I'm gonna go for it. We have to at least eat the force the counter spells out. Though this is not looking good. Double Grindborn. Yeah, there's the Sinister Sabotage. So yeah, this between Dispute and Sabotage, he's got about 5 more counter spells that we know of. There's a potential for even more than that. Opponent is holding off everything, so I really wish I could stop drawing land. Let's see. Let's see if he has the other counter spell. Frilled Mystic. Frilled Mystic. Yep, he's got all the counter spells. I don't have a real board wipe. I only have the Ram Truce that are now out of reach. The Banishing Lights could still kind of work. We'll let that resolve. It does make sense. This is good for counter heavy, though. It only benefited our opponent in the sense that they got the first turn. Yeah, we'll trade. Another Bark Hydro. See if he has counters for days. Oh. Okay, we'll pass. Opponent will probably just keep swinging with this. I might just end up blocking the Graze. Another Brineborn Cutthroat. Yuck. Unfortunately for us, all the board wipes are in rare, so yeah, opponent's taking advantage of the triple Brineborn Cutthroat draw. I probably should call it that. I kind of want to make those changes anyway. Also does, and he's got the Beanstalk shot. That's actually an interesting finisher. I guess it also makes sense to have Binding of the Titans as a possibility as well, because it's a way to get stuff back. Yeah, it's a good game. So we're gonna retool the deck a little bit. We're gonna use the Titanoth Rex instead of Wilt, right? Because the decks I can think of that will run enchantments are like, say, the Improbable Alliance deck. That's one possibility. So let's see. Cut the Wilts. Let's go up all the way to the end. So Titanoth Rex. Really cycling just 2 drops, so I'm okay with. Am I okay with everything else? I guess we still have one Trashing Brontodon as an option. Binding of the Titans is another possibility I considered, but I wouldn't know what to cut. I guess I'm okay with this. Yeah, let's give this one a run. So let's edit that stream pop out. Oh, interesting. That's what it's saying. Okay, so we got turn 1 Grazer, drop Blossoming Sands. No action except for 2 Banishing Lights, so I guess we can go for it. But this is a very poor keep. Okay, we got Starix. Oh, opponent's playing the cycling deck. It does, so we have to be careful because our opponent will have those Zeniths. And I just heard a fox. Yep, fox with cycling. So play this out. We will be able to mutate into Auricorn, which is a plus. So we'll probably we'll take an initial hit. If our opponent cycles all the way, I could just Banishing Light the thing. We'll take the hit. Go for blood. Okay, so much. Okay, so we're gonna. Yeah, we're gonna Banishing Light this. Next turn we'll drop. Next turn we'll drop Starix because, well, Granite Healer. That's 5. Oh, there's a Barkite Troll. We can drop that instead. Okay, I'm gonna cast a Barkite Troll. Then Banishing Light the Granite Healer. Because he's got So reasoning being, if he wants, okay, goes for a Dragon Stinger. So he's not going to go for. So I have Great Horn as an option. I can't do Starix yet, but I can do Auricorn. Let's do Auricorn because that leaves up 1 mana for Hexproof. So we now have a bit of a life cushion. So Zenith Flare deals 6 damage. Going to go wide. So really Zenith Flare is the concern here. We can hexproof everything but ourselves. Okay, he's now got Zenith Flare mana. If he draw, so let's assume that these two are three are cyclers. If I draw another land, we go Starix. Nope, we didn't draw another land, so we'll go Great Horn. Under. So gain another 4 life, and we get an. So Auricorn's actually quite good here. It's basically. It's basically giving us a life cushion. So Zenith Flare will deal 8. He's not going for it yet. I guess he. So life. Okay, he's got another one. So the Starix will put the Auricorn. Well, it'll now be a Starix, so it will be out of range. Still could use another land so that I. He's also down to 1 card. Well, 2 cards. So I would like to hit 1 more land. Wait, there's a Ram True. Okay. This has mutated 3 times, so I should be able to hit a land. So 4 more life, another land, and okay, there's my. Okay. Oh, I also get Season of Growth, so I get to Scry also. Symbiote. Let's see. Yeah, sure. And importantly, we now have a hexproof cushion. Now, opponent can dome us for 11. Dome us for 12. Dome us for 13. I don't like the idea of putting Starix on top of this again, but I might have to. Opponent is trying to get. Oh wait, he's now at 14, so he's trying to get us down to 14. But he's already out of Zenith range. So at this rate, I'm going to have to put Starix on top of this one just to bring back the life cushion up again. So I think I have enough mana to do that and ram through one of these guys. Put an end to this charade. Titanoth Rex would be wonderful here. He's not gonna swing. Okay, so we knew we got the symbiote, so okay. So this is 6, 7, 8 mana. I'm gonna play this because I really need the life cushion. So another Ram True. Yeah, we'll keep that up top. And let's buff up our life total again. So, doesn't matter, they're both the same. So, gain 6 life. Ooh. Nice hits. Vulpix, sure, because I can put it up top here. Yeah, let's keep that on top. Wow, so many scry triggers. Oh, and there's a Titanout. Did I hit Titanout? Yeah, I hit Titanout. No, it's on top. Definitely keeping that on top. Oh, and I hit the Titanout as well. Ooh. So... let's hit the Dranith Stinger. Oh, that's game. Yeah, Titanout is a good... oh, wait. Oh, it just came into play. Nope, not yet. So, opponent could... but opponent is now forced to chump block. That said, we could lose to a Zenith Flare. Yeah, we just hit barely enough life. Yeah, he probably has the Zenith Flare. Does he have the Zenith Flare? No, he's still cycling. So he's digging for the Zenith Flare. If he hits the Zenith Flare, we lose. Probably has it. Yeah, there we go. Good game. Because we can protect this, but we can't protect us. But otherwise, that was actually very close. So, like, so I wouldn't complain too much about that. I like that change. I guess if we had the way to... if we had evasion earlier, that would have been great. If we didn't have to work... if we hit more mana... or if I did not play the Essence Symbiote, if I just played the Star X right then and there. So many possibilities. Well, this is not a great possibility. I'm going to mull this one. This is better. Keep. So, Barkhide or Paradise. We need the Paradise Druids. Though the Ramtrue is better. Because I need to cast Season of Growth. Actually, no. I don't need it that much. So can't complain too much about that. That was quite close. So, opponent's playing green. Green-black. So, there's some removal. Let's just run the Arboreal Grazer out first. Because that means we can play Barkhide Troll. We can play Barkhide Troll with the Hexproof cushion. We can also just play Paradise Druid straight. Opponent. They got an Evolving Wild. Okay, let's just play the Barkhide Troll first. Because we don't exactly have a use for that last bit of mana. And based on this hand, I'm not exactly in a rush. Opponent plays B. Okay, so this is an adventure deck. We're in for a bit of a World of Hurt. If he plays Falmar Knight. Okay, Ramtrue is good for this one because it just deals damage straight. Okay, hit that. So we're gonna swing with this. If our opponent has removal for this, I just kind of want to bait it out. Acolyte of Affliction, not quite removal, but okay, there's a removal. So let's say he gets Elspeth's Nightmare back. So we're gonna lose either we can lose Symbiote or Grazer unless we stop drawing lands. Yeah, otherwise I wasn't too unhappy with that one. Our opponent had to dome us for like 21 for quite a while. So bye-bye Symbiote. That's kind of expected. We're also going to lose our graveyard, which we're not kind of dependent on it. We're just dependent on creatures. Yeah, creatures. That's what we need. Actual things we can hit with. So opponent's at 6 mana, but the moment he gets 7th mana, we're not going to we're not going to be hitting anything anytime soon. Yeah, so we can get flooded at times. The Titanot's there for cycling. Smitten Swordmaster, sure. Hits 7th land. Hits another Acolyte of Affliction, so he'll get Falmar Knight back. Ooh, he's probably gonna hit Reaper of Night because my hand's already empty and I have no way to take that out. Oh no, goes for the Falmar Knight. Interesting. Yeah, did I mention that this was basically an A plus B deck? So yeah, we're running into problems here. I'm gonna concede this one quickly because the Beanstalk Giants are coming down soon. So in hindsight, that was probably not a great keep. The earlier one might have been a better keep than this. Also, Wilt would not have been great on that one. Okay, this is horrible. We get play lands and do nothing. This is much better. I guess we 1, 3, 4. I guess we drop the Banishing Light. Hope I don't. So put this in the battlefield. So next turn we can cast Paradise Druid and sack E-Wilds. So I'm actually hoping to hit another land, so otherwise I'm forced to tap the Paradise Druid. I can wait 1 turn. Opponent looks very aggro anyway. Okay, it's cycling. Again. Okay, hit another Arboreal Grazer. Actually, the only removal spells he has is Go for Blood and Zenith Flare. But I don't like the fact I'm up against a cycling deck. Opponent will easily outclass this soon. We'll need to draw a Ramshrew. Already kind of wish I still had the Banishing Light because this is the problematic one. Oh, it's going to go wide. So, but this is still possibly a 4/4. If I draw Starix, I could make this into 6/6. I guess if the cycling deck's more popular, it puts emphasis on having more removal, like say more Ram Truth. Okay, opponents. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna cut one more land. Do I swing with this and trade with one Flourishing Fox? I guess I should. Because these are all gonna get out of the... Okay, didn't take the trade. Just strange. He can't... Well, can't quite Zenith Flare yet. So there is Justice Flare. That also does it. Opponent should be cycling this true. I'll take the 5. Could be signaling the lack of anything. Yeah, in hindsight, this definitely be the better target. So opponent's actually playing a more reasonable version. More reasonable in the sense that he is running stuff he can actually cast. It's not the all-in version. But it doesn't matter what version it is if we can't... Doesn't matter what version it is if we can't hit one of our mutate creatures. I guess that means we can safely cut one more land. Okay, that's good game. Yeah, we're gonna cut one. We're gonna cut one more land, and we're going to up the. Yeah, we're gonna up the Migratory Greathorn because that's kind of the consequence of cutting one more land. So the first game was very promising, but we kind of need to push onwards. So one more Greathorn. Let's cut one more forest. That would put us at 22 lands. So we got 4, 5, 6. We got basically 10 sort of accelerators. I could add another Flower Flourish to cut another land, which is awfully greedy. At this point, greed is probably kind of good, but I might just cut an Evolving Wilds instead. So more changes. So cut Evolving Wilds, cut Forest. And this is a much better keep. So we got turn 2 Druid into turn 3 Greathorn. And we might not get turn 5 Starks quite. Okay. Yep, looks like we determined what the flavor of the month is. Question, would I be better off just playing Grazer? Play the other land? No, let's play Greathorn and Druid. So definitely taking the hit. Nope. We got Ram True as an option. So I could just cast the Grazer to play the Evolving Wilds, but kind of weird sense. Well, I won't be able to mutate this anyway. Might as well go. I'm gonna go for it only because Justice Strike will not kill this. Neither will go for blood. So we're taking a bigger hit here, but next turn we play Grazer, Ram True. We might not be able to ram through the... Oh wait, we can ram through the Fox. Alternately, we can play the Auricorn on top here. Yeah. We can play the... Yeah, so which is worse? Running through the Fox or... Because at least it will be hexproof forever. And it gets us another land for Auspicious Starix. Well, we're not tapping this time. We're assuming Justice Strike. So we got 6 mana. We can hit the Starix. That gets us multiple permanents. And if we're lucky enough to hit 2 lands, we can snipe the Flourishing Fox, which is about to go out of hand. Because this is enough mana to make it 6. You don't get, you get the benefit of these two, but you don't get that benefit, so interesting. He's gonna swing for that, no blocks. Hopefully we can draw one more land, so okay, do one more land. I was kind of saying this because it gives us a bit of a cushion. Go back up to 16 life. We get yet another land. Yeah, we're thinning our deck out with this setup, so that's good. Ooh. Not the stuff I wanted to hit. But we do get the Scry. Okay, so I don't need these lands now. I do want the Banishing Light though. So we're gonna actually just sacrifice the Grazer. And we can actually just ram through end of turn. But we're probably gonna just ram through the Valiant Rescuer so that it stops making tokens. But we have to note that Justice Strike is also an instant, so I can actually just wait, and there is no real rush for me to do this. And funny enough, I'm gonna cast this so I can get double Scry. And I can use the Ram True to just draw what I want. Varkai Troll, no. I'm kind of going tall at this point. Forest, no. Get 2 cards. So opponent's gonna cycle again. Problem is our life total is very low. There's a Titanot Rex. Interestingly enough, I could just cast this straight. Flower Flourish. Not so great with only 2 creatures and too many chump blockers. Whew. Yeah, it looks like cycling is gonna be is the flavor of the month. Opponent has yet another Valiant Rescuer. At least it's. So we're just kind of waiting for our opponent to run out, but that might be a problem. This deck is never gonna run out. Okay, it might have just run out. Ooh, another Starix. So definitely under because it's flying. Okay, hit. Yeah, those are nice hits. Nice scries. Oh man, this is gonna be. Opponent's now in panic mode. He's got 9 cards, so I need to keep my life even higher than that. It's now cycling the Fox because that doesn't matter anymore. He's got 10 cards. Well, he's already past the Zenith Flare. He doesn't have mana for 2 Zenith Flares, which is good news, and he's using all these up. Okay, so Vulpikeet, because I'm about to hit Starks again. No, I'm gonna put this in the bottom. I want to hit a Ram True. Well, actually, I'm not gonna hit a Ram True anyway, so why am I doing this? I have... Actually, Blossoming Sands is probably not a bad idea. Because it gives us an extra life cushion. We'll do that now. Yeah, this is Go Greed and Go... Ooh, that trigger was bad. Essence Symbiote, not so great. Okay, this one doesn't matter. So hit 19. Yeah. Ooh, all them triggers. This is gonna be great. Yeah, and put another Blossoming Sands in, gain more life. Yeah, done. I'm just gonna keep saying yes. Yeah, too many Seasons of Growth. And I didn't even cast these. And the Starix hasn't hit yet. Wait, the Starix hits. And the other Starix hasn't hit yet. Gosh. Can I just auto-resolve these? Oh no, because I have to decide in between every one of them. I actually don't want that. Yeah, this is gonna burn through my triggers. Yeah, you can hear me snapping the keyboard up right now. Okay, stop snap. Okay. It's definitely swinging up top. We're at 21 life. So opponent can cycle, takes us to 20. 19, 18. Yeah, we're safe. Oh, maybe not quite. Hold on, let's redo the math. Oh wait, because he has to spend mana. We're safe. So I'm actually gonna just cycle this. Because if we hit the Ram True, that saves our bacon. Okay, let's watch the Zenith Flare. There's the Zenith Flare. Then, yeah, we just... And I still have to go through all these triggers. That's okay, they're just draw triggers. There. Yeah, we just needed to hit that ram true. And there we go. That was a very wild game. And so it turns out there is hope. Whew, that's it for this episode, the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications and whatnot. Nice, that's Oasis. But you know, I hope you guys enjoy Artisan. Be advised that, yes, you will be seeing cycling decks all the time. So you'll probably want to... Yeah, so the green-black deck probably put the Elspeth's Nightmare to deal with the graveyard. Very good plan. So deal with the graveyard accordingly. Deal with early aggro accordingly, then you should be just fine. And that said, until then, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care, God bless, stay safe wherever you are.